Hey y'all, good morning. Or afternoon. I'm not sure what time frame you're watching this in, but I wanted to just get on here really quick, like I said I was, and just share some information with you guys. Just what I got in a recent sales meeting, and I was like, ooh, I gotta share this. Because I know a lot of people personally who are first-time home buyers, who are entry-level buyers. A lot of people have a lot of questions about the market right now. Trust the agents, we have questions too, because everything is just changing. And I want to keep you guys in the loop of what's going on. So a lot of the questions has been, is the market going to crash? Candace, what's going on? What do I do? Should I wait now? Should I wait later? There's just a lot of uncertainty because, as young adults, this is our first time experiencing this while purchasing. Back in '08, when the market crashed, we were young, and we had no idea what was going on. Our parents just made it work. And so right now, with us being in the market and purchasing homes and adulting, I think it's very important that we all just kind of keep up with what's happening. So let's get straight into it. Let me just introduce myself. My name is Candace Spann, and I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. I currently work in new home sales. I sell new home constructions in Park Circle. I do sell townhomes. So if you are looking for a house in Park Circle, that's a townhome, new construction, I can help you out. So feel free to DM me, contact me. Let's connect. Realtors, let's connect. Clients, prospective buyers, let's all connect. So let's get straight into it. This article, though, that I got in our meeting, it was from Keeping Current Matters. So I can actually share this link from you. This is not something that's coming from my mouth directly, okay? I'm not saying this is me. I'm not telling you exactly what I think, but this is just some from some financial leaders in the industry who watches the market and constantly are sharing updates on what's happening. So the topic that they're discussing in this article is, should you wait to buy a house? So first question they're talking about in the article, they're saying, what is the prices going to look like from now? What's going to happen? Where is this going to go? These financial leaders has projected that the market is going to increase on sales prices about 7.7%. Okay, so we're talking about $300,000. Let's think about that. 1% of that is $3,000. Okay, multiply that times 7. Like, that's a lot. That's almost $21,000 increase on a house. So in the article itself, they took a $325,000 house, and about a year from now, with that 7.7 increase, they're saying that a house that's $325,000 today could be $350,000 by next year. If you're an entry-level buyer and you're hearing that, those are some big numbers. But to really break that down, for a person that wants to put down 10%, if they have that financially, that means that additionally, you're going to have to put down an extra $2,500 in your down payment with this projected increase. And you're going to have to borrow an additional $22,000 with this increase. So when you hear that, you're like, that's a lot of money. Honestly, it is a lot of money. And it is something to really consider when you're thinking about the market. Should I wait? Do I have enough to afford that? A lot of this is something that you need to consider when you're looking at a house now. I've been hearing from a lot of people like the market is very intense. It's very overwhelming. Honestly, I think it's just the season where you have to pull yourself together. Like, you can do this, okay? Don't let these numbers scare you. Don't let these numbers make you feel defeated that you can't afford it. But it's financially, you got to put yourself in position to understand what's happening. And that's why I'm sharing this information. You have to know what's going on so that when you go into looking for a house, you know what to expect. So not only are they talking about the increase of the payments of what it's looking like financially going up, they're saying the interest rates are going to go up. Right now, people are being approved for 2.5, 2.75, 3%. They're saying interest rates are going to go back up to about 3.5 to 3.9%. When I purchased my house back in 2017, I don't know what these lenders were doing, y'all, but these houses back then, 4.1, 4.7 interest rate on these houses. So that means that this whole cushion that we have right now with this 2.5, 2.75 is going to increase as well. So they were going down like the Freddie Mac, the Fannie Mae, and how all of this is going to increase. And they broke it down. What the estimated calculated payment is, right? Because right now you're like, Candace, you're saying a bunch of numbers. Girl, I don't know what that means. What does that look like on paper? So taking an equation, this same so say you found a house on Zillow today, $325,000 today, okay? Financing, right, at 3% on a 30-year mortgage with a 10% down payment as an estimate, they're projecting your monthly payment to be about $1,233. You think about that, you're right? I pay about $1,300 a month in rent now. I probably can afford that. We'll take that same house a year from now, projecting with their 7.7 increase. So that means not only is the house $325,000, it's now $350,000, right? With an increased interest rate of 3.6, 3.9. What they're doing here, they did 3.6 with an estimated 10% down payment. This monthly mortgage payment went up $200. So when you're looking at that entry level and first time home buyer, an additional $200 on a rental payment or a mortgage payment is a lot of money. Okay, so when looking at all of these numbers put together, think about that financially. This is not to pressure anybody to purchase a house, because if you're not ready, you're not ready. And it is what it is, right? But if you are ready and you are considering, should I wait or should I not? Think about this financially. A year from now, it could cost you an additional $200 to $250 a month on your payment. I've been having a lot of conversations with people who are ready to purchase, but emotionally, they're just not prepared. And I always say, listen, buying a house is grown folks' business. Okay. And you can't be out here scared. You can't be out here, but it's a part of it. This is a huge responsibility. And back in the day, we saw the market crash with our parents handling it. And now we're in the market now trying to figure out, is it going to happen the same for us? There's no research right now that's supporting that there's going to be a crash. There's no research right now that's saying that things are going to change drastically. I've been watching these articles, y'all, and I have not seen any research that has been saying that that's going to happen. I do believe that there's going to be an equal that's going to come out in the industry right now. But I also believe that what they're saying with this increase is an estimate of what can really happen. And I think if you're prepared to purchase and you have the mindset that you're ready to do this, I think it's something that you should definitely consider and listen to the information. I do have this article. I do have the link to this. So if you want the information on, okay, what Candace is saying is true, y'all, I print off the article myself, okay? Because this affects not only y'all, but it affects us as agents. We have to know how to reference this information to you guys so you know exactly what type of situation that you're getting involved in. With this, they're saying, should you wait? Honestly, waiting could cost you a little bit of money. And for some people, a lot. So this article is really for the entry-level buyer, really for that person who's looking between that $200,000 to about $320,000 buyer. It could really affect them financially. So bottom line, with the information and with everything that's going on right now, the real estate game is still going to be the real estate game, whether you get in now or you get in later, okay? Is not going to change. Now, if there was research saying that there's going to be a discount, then I'd be like, well, maybe you should wait. But if these financial leaders saying there's still going to be an increase, it may not be as quick as it was happening at the beginning of the year, but there's still going to be an increase. You guys definitely need to be listening to this information. So ask yourself, can you afford the extra $250? And if not, then now would be the perfect opportunity for you to get into the market. It will be the perfect opportunity for you to search and look for the property that you can get into and call your first time home. People right now are still caught up in the warm and fuzzies with home ownership, right? They're looking for that house that I feel so at peace. And this is such a nice home. And not saying that that's not okay. It's just that I was talking to a friend last night. It's just that by the time that you said that prayer, it's 6 other offers on the house. So it's like you really have to think more with your mind versus with your emotions with purchasing right now with the season that we're in, because it's going so fast. It's going so fast. And it's really going to cause you to keep up. It's going to challenge you to keep up. So I think right now, with this information, is the market going to crash? Is it going to change drastically? Are they going to be taking $20,000 off a house? No. Should you wait to buy a home? Is it going to cost you a lot of money to wait for an entry-level buyer? It could. But this is something that you all need to think about and to take heed to, because it's happening now, right before our eyes. Like, this article was just sent out the other day. People are like, what should I do? You should listen to this information. You should take your financial budget, and you should really write down whether or not this is something that you can do financially. Just because home prices are going up in the market does not mean that the rental prices will not reflect that as well. Because a lot of these owners are seeing that people are buying houses and paying way more than $1,200 a month in their mortgage payments. They can also do the same thing in rental payments as well. So when you're purchasing, think about the long haul. I know it's something that you got to bite off a lot, and you're like, oh, this is very overwhelming. This is too much information. Honestly, home ownership in the end is going to be something that is going to cause you to win. The equity, the value, the building your credit, the building your responsibility, being mature and financially focused. It's all benefits to owning, but only if you're ready to do so. So I wanted to share the information with you guys. I wanted to bring you guys up to speed on the should you wait and how much will it cost you and what it's looking like. If you would like access to the actual article itself, let me know. I will actually send you it directly. And just drop your response in the comments. How do you feel about this? How does this make you feel? Especially if you're an entry-level first-time home buyer, how does hearing this make you feel? And if you're considering buying, what proper steps are you taking to actually be the next in line to get that home? So thanks for tuning in. And I hope to bring you guys some more real estate market information soon.